A marriage made in heaven. Uh-oh. Yeesh.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down in one round.
Hit and run victim. Ray's
Hey,
Cafe.
you think
Oh,
those Vice boys get in?
welcome back to LA Noire, everyone. And now I know I gotta try not to go for the.
It'll never stick, and you'll get roasted.
I'll try to not get. I'll try not to restart the frickin' thing just to get the achievement, just to get it perfect. So I will try, but it'll be hard because I just wanted to get it perfect. And another thing I noticed is that when I was checking out the recordings of last games I had, the
Looks
copyright.
Like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
As I was saying, is that the copyrighted music disappears, and so does the little da 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 da. For some reason, it just doesn't show up in the recording, because I was using the PS5 to record my things. So I thought that maybe, hey, good news for me. I don't have to edit out most of my conversations that much, or shut up during car rides. So that's something good. All right, we got a girl outside, a bartender, and a whole bunch of stuff outside.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
All right.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
Huh.
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now,
You
we're
got
gonna take a
PIA.
round.
No, POI. Shannon Perry. All right. Nothing here.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
I landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
All right. Let's see. Face. Oh, her. Oh, you can hear it. Oh. You can hear the pops from the bones from the rigger. Ugh. Wow. Oh, it's squishy noise. You can hear it. It's not from someone scuffling in the background, isn't it? Is it? It disappeared. Because I've taken out the rigger. Huh. Let's see. California Life, Fire, and Life. January 5th. Mr. Patterson, it's a great pleasure that we acknowledge the receipt of a week.
Patterson has life insurance.
Interesting. Of your application 14F, and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium of your life insurance policy from $375 per week to $595 per week. This raise becomes effective January 1st. So $16,000. That's a lot back then, back in the day, didn't it? Now then.
We can notify next of kin.
Next of kin, better male. Wow, 1910. So 170 pounds, 5'8". Okay, that's pretty healthy. Well, that's right. He's married. Okay. Anything in the money? Nothing. Okay. Man, they really disregard the
What have
gloves.
you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
All right.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Ouch. Okay. Dang.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body.
Must
Car
have.
must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Wow. The car stopped.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Must have mean that the guy must have seen the guy and just stumbled out.
It's all yours, Detective.
Well, sure, but I'm looking for evidence. Anything in here? Oh. Shrink to the stars. Promise mental breakthrough.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor.
Slipped.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
Ugh, that's a bad
How is
pun.
it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
I'm not sure about that. Okay. Give me a sec. Something came up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I seem to recall this case a long time ago. Something here. Ooh. Ooh, bloody knife.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Aha! Okay. Whew. So that's all it. So that's all of them. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are you for real? Hold on.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Okay.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Vehicle description.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Okay. Yes.
Did you see the license
okay.
plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Argument overheard?
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A
Hmm.
man and a woman. That's all.
Why
Yes.
are you holding out on us, Miss
Oh
Perry?
God.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper.
Seriously?
Trying to find work
Okay.
as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Yeesh. All right.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
Whew, okay.
Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
New person of
Really
interest, the
think
victim's
so?
wife.
I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Ooh. Rank up.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
All right.
Where is the owner?
New
He
POI,
stepped out.
Dudley Lynch.
Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Lorna. Hit and run incident.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Association with the victim?
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Give me a sec.
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Sorry about that. My dog wanted to go out the door again, so I left it ajar so that we can come in and out. Argument overheard in the bar.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Overheard.
Why was Lorna Patterson
okay.
in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
I was
Lorna
doubting myself in
pretty
that one.
upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Joint business venture.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Come on, dude. Even I can tell you were faking that.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure,
Oop,
no
give me a
problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Right. Okay.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
Da, 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 da,
Only
da,
one
da.
possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton.
Shelton.
738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Shelton.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
We'll see. Shelton. Why is that name familiar? You thought the coroner would have been here to take away the body by now. Alright. Time to head over. Patterson residence.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa.
Well, time to go to work.
Code 2 identify. All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa.
Hung out to dry.
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been
Don't
helping
you look
themselves to the
familiar?
suits.
Oswald Jacobs? You work here?
What the heck?
Damn right I do.
Holy
I've been
crap.
watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
From the diplomat case? The eyewitness? Small world.
LAP! How long do you think you can hold out?
I need cover!
Stay down.
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
Find some cover.
Whew.
Car 11K. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles. Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner, and I'll notify your supervisor. All units, 11K advises code 4 on the shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspects are down, code 4.
Nice. Let's pick up Sheldon. Oh, he's right over there. Oh, God. Hey, cop walking through, dude.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Now, where is he? All the way over there. Okay.
Hey.
You know, when that character showed up, I thought they were like reusing old characters. Like, oh, great. But then he said Oswald Jones. Like, oh my God. He actually works. I was surprised at that. I didn't think he worked. I figured he'd be too old and get some money from the government. You know, or have a retirement fund or something. But hey, he worked as a security guard. Good for him. At least he's still spry. You old coot. Ooh, ooh, up. Whew. Pardon me, coming through. Ow!
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Sorry, just a scratch. Sorry. Ugh. Sheldon residence. $7:43.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Just go with
Yes.
it.
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Whoop.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Okay, then. Out of all the things that would be destructible, the frickin' pole, forget it.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Oh boy. Ah. Coming through, gangway, coming through, cop coming through.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this.
Oh boy. Sorry. Oh boy.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Whew.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
Hold it right there, Shelton! How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
Oh, okay.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
You drive. I don't want to deal with this. Oh.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Oh, I had enough fun for driving for one day. Whew.
You believe him?
I believe he didn't mow down the victim on purpose. The rest of it stinks. His boo-hoo story about being a surveyor and not wanting to lose his license.
Well, we'll see how he enjoys surveying the same tiny room for the next 10 years of his life. You make a mistake, you face the consequences. You don't run off and hide like some little girl hoping it'll all go away.
People make bad decisions in the heat of the moment.
Well, I'd like to see him try that one on the judge. If he had time to clock who was at the scene, he had time to make a choice.
Good point. Patterson residence, 9:04 a.m. This is the place.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Yeah.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
Yeah.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well.
Ain't this
nice
something?
to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
Yeah.
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew
You know
about
about this?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you?
Yeah.
I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Hit and run incident.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
What did she say? Walk straight into the path. Car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Nature of the
You were arguing
argument.
in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws. You married?
What?
The arguments are never any different.
Shit.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Okay, that time you are.
Economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting...
Damn it.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Okay, I got that wrong. I really thought it would work.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am. You can drive.
Los Angeles County Morgue.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him.
Ooh.
2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was something fishy about those couples. They freaking try to stim me over. Nice try.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
Where is he now, huh?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down.
Put the gun down.
If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how
Oh,
good
he's
it
spitting.
could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Whoop.
It's too late, Sabo.
Oh, brother.
Damn it.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
On your own, guys.
Help me.
Whew.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
God damn.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Oh, I have to kill him. Okay.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder.
Basically.
This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
I got one question wrong, though. I'm very disappointed in myself. I should stop, though. But I got the case done. Yep. Yep. $500. City damage. All 5 stars is good. After another visit to Ray's, and you would have seen what Leroy was prepared to do to avoid jail. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Like what I do all 3. Until then, see you in the next video. Be safe, everyone.